College, yeah, damn it. TLDR, I met a girl. I thought she was amazing. She was in a relationship. I met another girl. I thought she was kind of cute, you know, so I went out with this other girl, blah, 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 blah. I ended up going in the big loop, you know, whatever. Made some bad decisions. Chased the girl that, you know, I was super duper into. If you just say grill, then whatever. I mean, I can't stop you, but I'd prefer it if you didn't. Grill is lame. Not cool. If girls are watching, it would be super lame if they thought we were just watering at the mouth over the mere mention of one of their species. I don't know. It just... I don't get it. I think it's lame. I honestly just think it's lame. Grill is cool if you talk about George Foreman grills. Grill's not cool as a substitute for grill. Met a girl, blah, 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 blah. Went through some shit. Ended up with the girl because that's everything that I cared about. I didn't care about anything else. And the whole time when I think about my studies, I was a math major. I did not do well in some of my more advanced classes. So I switched to an economics major because I felt like it was easier. And so then what? Chased after the girl, got the girl, was super happy, I think, for a little while, but the truth was a couple things. Number one, I didn't know specifically who I was. And that's a tough thing to explain because it's like, it's so hard to explain because my mom always used to tell me, hey, you know, Bobby, you need to love yourself. And it's like, wait, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I probably do, right? What does that even fucking mean? Very difficult to understand. And, you know, at the time I was like, whatever, mom, you're dumb. Not only did I not know specifically who I was or what I specifically wanted, but this girl who I thought was the shit also did not know who she was and what she really wanted. The plot thickens. And so, long story short, was with this individual in a romantic capacity for about a year or something. This person went to study abroad, not in America. This person stayed for 2 semesters, which sucked. Double I Patty, thank you so much for your support. Welcome to the Pride. Gasm Gamer already knows. Yes, she left. She found someone else. She did not tell me that she was with someone else. So my experience this whole time is, okay, I have this girlfriend. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. She's so awesome. And, all right, I'm going to hit you with that deep shit. This is the biggest problem. The biggest problem I made, the biggest mistake that I made was... Let me explain. What does love yourself really mean? It's how you define your value, which I just typed out, and it took me a long time to just say it, but whatever. What in your world and to yourself, when you go to bed at night, what tells you that you are a good enough person as you are? For me, I done fucked up because I based my own value of myself on this relationship. What about that shit? I'm about to drop some real fucking shit on you. I'm about to drop some real shit on you. See this word, insecure? You hear it tossed around all the time and whatever. what does that really mean? So, okay, to me, what I've learned over time is where you define your value. I'm going to put the E because apparently it's not funny if I type like Temmie. If you place your value in a place that is secure, you are generally not as insecure. If you define your own... So it's like you have this thing that's like, okay, I'm good enough, and you put it somewhere. You put it somewhere. And if you put it someplace... If you put it someplace that... Ardent Rage, thank you so much for the $5. You have to know your identity. You can't love others if you don't love yourself. Loving this college story. It's actually so true. And I thought it was bullshit. I heard, you know, you can't love others if you can't love yourself. And I was like, this is stupid. It's true. Unfortunately, it's true. Now. Did you see the reads? Thank you, Sean Cinco. I have a crush on you too. I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Like, for me, okay, where do I define my value now? I want to serve the community, and I want to serve the people, and I want to live in a way that I respect. And so if I do that, then, you know, I believe that I'm valuable. There's also, like, even a lower level where it's like human beings are inherently valuable, and you can place your own self-worth in that fact. And if that's a fact to you, then, you know, it's probably like, you'll probably be very secure. At the same time, human beings, we just have to like reconvince ourselves that we're right over and over, which kind of sucks. You can have it figured out, and then the next day you can like be miserable again. So anyway, I'm gonna erase this. I put my value in the fact that I had this person as my girlfriend. If I have this person as my girlfriend, then I'm a good person, because like she wouldn't date a loser. So now she's not interested in dating me anymore. And I am upset about this. I'm upset about it on a very, very deep level. So deep that like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. What did I do? This is the story that I told before. I played hella video games. I'm old AF. One game that I played was called Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Yes. Yes, beat a dead horse. I played Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Alright, well, I found this horse, and I literally hit the horse. Tubby Hubs, thank you so much for your support. Welcome to the Pride. I hit this horse over. The horse cannot die. It is a glitch in the game. Well, it's not a glitch. It's just a character in the game that cannot die. And I got off of the horse. I unequipped my sword, and I punched the horse over and over. I had a notepad that's very similar to this one, where it basically said, like, strength, like skill or some shit. It was like hide. It was, let's call it hide. It wasn't hide. And, you know, heavy armor. And I would literally I sat all day, 10 hours, hitting the horse, and when I would get a sneak, thank you. When I would get a, you know, your strength stat went up, I would do this. Actually, that's not even true. I had it like this. I had 5, a break because it's hard to read, and another 5. And if you get 10 skill ups when you fall asleep and level up, then you can increase your stat by the max amount. So I would sit and I would punch the horse, and I had my computer here and I had my controller here, and it would say strength up, and I would do that. And I would beat the horse up. Strength up. Beat the horse up. Mind you, beating the horse enough for the skill to go up took Young Spacey, welcome to the Pride. Thank you so much. Use the console. Xbox. Wait, why doesn't it work? Hours. And then this one is hide in the corner. Hold forward on the joystick. Nobody could see you. 15 minutes later. Doo-dum. Makes a little sound. Doo-dum. 15 minutes later. Doo-dum. Alright, so it was bad. It was not good. And I played Melee. I played a lot of Melee. So where am I going with this? How did I come back? All right, well, okay, so that's one part of bad. Now, you may be asking yourself, weren't you in college? Where did you find all the time to be playing Elder Scrolls that long? Subwit to everyone who has just joined. Thank you so much. Could have improved your efficiency by using the insert key. Yes, and that was an oversight. I was not going to class. That is where my time came from. Like I said earlier, so privileged that I didn't even need to go to class, and I still have a wonderful job. Which is really nice, and I really appreciate it. I think that my life has been awesome. Anyway, long story short, I did not go to class. The story culminates in the fact that I did not get kicked out of school. I did not study. I got... What's up, Shindigs? Welcome. That semester, I did not go to any classes. Did I fail any classes? You'll see. What were my grades? Okay, so, rule. That's the rule. You get kicked out if you get below 1. So I took 4 classes. I got a C. So far, so good. A D. Not very good. An F. And an F. Now you may be doing the math, and you may realize that if you add 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0, you get 3. And when you divide by 4, you get 0.75. And if you are good at math, you will see this rule. You observe that 1 is greater than 0.75. But you stated previously that you did not get kicked out, so how could this be true? I will tell you how. Thank you, SpikeBoy123. Surprised you, didn't I? I will tell you how. When I was supposed to go to this class... Wait. No, I did 1 is greater than. This is correct. The alligator eats the bigger number. The alligator ate the 1. Jesus Christ. I went to the final for this class. I walked in, and I saw that no one was in the room. And I said, huh, maybe I'm in the wrong room. No, I was not in the wrong room. I was in the right room on the wrong day. So I missed my final. So when it came time for the board of directors or whoever does this shit to look at my GPA and review my record, I got a 1. Clutched that shit. Clutched it. Ooh. If I had woken up and gone to the final, I'm out of there. It's going to be like 6 months. 6 months at least that I have to take off.
RRL time. Me and Mark Rutsu. Me and fucking Mark Rutsu. That's fucking right. I skipped 113. I'm a fucking legend. I've never seen a 113 and I never fucking will.
Clutch
112,
F.
baby. To the day I fucking die. Yes! About time I get a fucking lucky break in this fucking game. Motherfuckers, and I clutch the goddamn grenade launcher. That's fucking right.
So I got a call. I picked it up.
Yeah, it's this
Some
one.
random ass
Right here, it's this one.
college dude.
My insane pace. Right here, this is the 112. Right here, yes! It's fucking it.
And he said,
I'm gonna have to find the actual.
I
whole
skipped to
bit off of it, and I'm
0.75.
gonna get it.
I've never seen a 0.75
Dude, what
until
a rush!
the next semester.
What a rush!
I actually did see it. So he calls me, he says, hey,
Watch when I get the grenade launcher.
you got a 1. Our policy is we kick you out of here if you get less than a 1. Is this a one-time thing,
Look at that.
or are
See
you a
how
bad
fast
student?
my pace is? Right in the fucking head!
Yeah!
Got a fucking 112, baby! That's
see that
right! You see that clutchness? I am fucking
clutch!
clutch! Look at.
Alright. Sure you, Drew. Welcome to the Pride. Thank you so much. Okay, so he calls me. He says it's a one-time thing. I said, yes, it is a one-time thing. Which semester was this? This was junior year, second semester. So it's over the summer break. And so, where did I go to college? UPenn. So yeah, and that's basically what happened. So I took the summer to study for this final. I failed it. So I did get a 0.75, but they did not kick me out because of the loophole. And so I was able to stay at UPenn for the rest of the time. I graduated with somewhere between a 2 and 2.5 GPA. Diamond Goat, welcome to the Pride. Thank you so much for your support. Now, let me tell you, this is something that I like to talk about when I talk about college. And I'm gonna leave you with this story. We're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions from the good people, and then we're gonna raid somebody. People tell me that they dream about college. What was my SAT score? Their bad days in college were the days where they went to class and they gave out yeah, 1480 out of 1600. Not 2400. I would have got wrecked. I got a 780 on math twice. I was so pissed. Anyway, people would tell me the worst days in college. D. Beezy, thank you so much. Appreciate your motivational mindset, mostly positive outlook. Yeah, I will never stop raging. I agree that my outlook is mostly positive. Thank you so much for your contribution, which will go to Spencer and Aluna. If anyone else knows the hard work that Spencer has done, you know, I honestly, I appreciate all the support that's been given to me so far, but, you know, I really believe that Spencer and Luna deserve everything that we can afford to give them. So, you know, Toph and I have been paying those guys, but we really appreciate your support in helping them be able to support us and help us create awesome content that you love. People tell me that the worst days in college are when they walk in and the teacher hands out the quiz and they're like, damn it, I didn't study. Yes, that sounds like a bad day. Let me tell you what Scar's bad days are and what I dreamed about and had nightmares about. My bad days, you ready for this, are the days where I went to class and the teacher handed back the test that I did not show up to class to take. Those are the days where I walked into class and felt embarrassed. Thank you, Betonus. Those are the days that I feared. where there's 100 people in the room, handing the test back, and I already know what score I got. I know that there is no piece of paper coming to my desk. That's a 0, dog. Don't grow up. Well, this is Mike Ross line. Don't ever grow up to be like me. Please, I hope that your college experience is better than mine. And let me give you some of... And I don't even want to really give you advice. I think that you should follow your own dreams. You should go through the journey that you're meant to go through, and I don't know what that is. But let me just say, in my opinion, what is EMG? I don't want to put on anything that I don't feel like I... Dude, Aiku Mufasa, fucking 325k views. Are you serious? I'm so proud of that creation. Here's my advice if you want to hear it. What I regret most at college is I feel like I wish that I knew that my passion was in Smash, like it was in gaming. So if it were in gaming, what would I do if I could go back? Well, I would definitely stream. I would probably do everything that helped me stream. The classes I would take would be about like budget management so that I can like hire Spencer as a real, person and like see if I can take actual like maybe an accounting class. Maybe that would be actually helpful. Maybe some video production classes. I think I would definitely take like communication classes. I think communication critically important, especially in the era of social media. Twitch. It's really tough. I think that the, I want her back thing. To me, one thing that I learned that helped me get past my breakup was the fact that, like, if we broke up, there was a reason. Either I didn't want to do it or she didn't want to do it. And the truth is that, like, in a really good relationship, you both know you have a lot of confidence as to why you are in the relationship. And so, like, that thing doesn't, I don't know. It's almost like whenever I broke up with somebody, I felt like I dodged a bullet. Where, like, there's no reason for me to think that this person is who I think they are. Oh, that's very important. I forgot that I realized that. To me, like, really loving somebody or really respecting somebody includes being able to separate who you want them to be or who you think they are and who they actually are. I need to respect everybody in my chat, everybody at work, my wife, etc., for who they want to be, and I shouldn't impose my own ideas of who they, in my view, should be on them. I gotta let them... Something that I learned was you do you. You do you got me out of that shit. Where it's like, look. Girl's name, who I will not mention. You do you. You do whatever the fuck you want. If you're not trying to be in this relationship with me, whatever. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna play video games. I don't give a shit what you think. I don't know, man. You do you. I'm gonna do me. If you don't respect me for doing me, that's kind of messed up. I actually don't feel like you're respecting me right now. Because this is just who I am, and I should never have to apologize for who I am. And I would never ask you to apologize for who you are, and that doesn't only go to my ex, but it goes to every single one of you in the chat right now. You never have to apologize. You never have to explain to me who you are. You don't have to justify yourself to me. I might ask you questions, but I respect you for who you are, and I would never ask you to change for my behalf. I may ask that you consider some things that I may have to offer, and maybe, you hear my words and you, like, it motivates you to change your behavior, and maybe you hear my words and you think, you know what, Scar, you're an idiot. That's fine. You do you, I'm gonna do me, and if what you want to do is break up with me, then I respect it. I'm gonna hold that L. And it's much easier to say, oh my god, that was destruction. It's easier to say than to do, and I apologize. I understand if anybody's in that situation, it sucks, because I was there for sure. But, I found Sophie. I found my, she's like the shit, dude. She's legit the best.